Well, this is my first ever fight that I'll be going to, so you're not going to let me down, are you?
No, hopefully
no pressure.
Hopefully we can keep the knockouts going, and obviously you'll be there it's the first time there, it should be good.
And you've had a fight at the arena before. Tell us a bit about the atmosphere. It's incredible, wasn't it?
It was unbelievable. Had blading races, the entrance tune, and obviously the Newcastle supporters shouting 2-2 Black White Army before it come out, and just went mad. Mental, a bit like on match days, and couldn't ask for better for the Geordie support.
Well, I'll be there in the ringside. I'll be starting the singing off when you're coming out of the blading races in your black and white gear. Because you're a big Newcastle fan, aren't you?
No, a big Newcastle fan. Had a season ticket with my dad, my granddad, my brother for about 6 or 7 years. Champions League days, Bobby Robson.
Those were the days.
Those were the days, yeah. The goal against Everton, the 4-3 win against
Had a bit of hair then.
So, yeah, well, the glory days, and yeah, it was good. And, you know, there's not much apart from Newcastle sport-wise in Newcastle, and hopefully with the boxing that can jump on the back of that and keep the support going.
When did you start supporting Newcastle?
As a young lad, to be fair, I didn't used to like football. My dad come in one day with a season ticket. I was 6 or 7, and he used to tell you I never used to want to go at first, and then just get to hold you when you go and not turn back.
You just got to do it, haven't you?
Got to do it, yeah.
Was there ever a chance you'd ever been a footballer, or was it always boxing?
I got scouted by Newcastle as a young
really?
kid, actually, yes. Newcastle, Rangers, a few of our Scottish teams, but boxing's always been the
What position were you?
Centre midfield.
Were you really?
Centre midfield, then a centre half, between the two.
Yeah.
And I was not a bad footballer.
But then you found boxing.
Found boxing, yeah. Come boxing as an early age.
How did you get into it?
Well, my dad used to have his own boxing club at the time, and we're 4 sisters, so it's a bit.
So you had to look after them.
Look after them, so getting that gym, and I've never like with a football, never looked back and been in the gym ever since.
You get a buzz from it.
Get a buzz from it.
It's incredible, the crowd, isn't it? It's, one day, what is your aim is to fight at St James's Park?
Yeah, St James's Park. We had a meeting there last week, and we talked about it, and they said it's definitely something that they would be interested in doing in the future, and just got to keep winning, and hopefully we can get there. The
buzz is incredible. I mean, I never really used to hear the singing out on the pitch. I don't know whether you're similar. Is that when you're in the ring, it's actually when you're walking out there, you take the atmosphere in, then it's sort of game time or fight time. Is that how you feel?
No, exactly the same. You know, like I say, the boxing last time was absolutely mental, but when you're in there, when you're in that ring, you just got to block it all out. And like you're saying, the same way with the football. I mean, when we were there last week, I was just walking down the tunnel to an empty ground, and the hair stick up in the back of your neck. It's just like when you support the club and love it, it's just something a bit special, isn't it?
Well, it's also walking out in front of your fans. I mean, because for me, I used to stand on the terraces like you did as a kid at St James's Park. So for me to walk out at the Gallagher end or score at the Gallagher end and hear the fans sing like I did as a kid, I mean, you must get exactly the same buzz when you walk into the ring and you hear the Geordie fans singing. They're your people.
No, they are people. Then, you know, we're not like any other big clubs like Man U and Chelsea, where you see a lot of their supporters aren't really Chelsea supporters or really Man U supporters, where up here they are fully bred Geordies, aren't they? And they love it. And you know, when you've got your own city behind you shouting, you just need better feeling.
Brilliant. So your opponent, Patera, how much homework do you actually put into watching him? Because when I was playing football, I knew the centre arse. I knew what they were good at, what they weren't so good at, their weaknesses, their strengths, what I was going to do, or what I was going to hope to try and do during the game. Are you exactly the same with your opponent? Do you study what he's good at, what he's not so good at?
No, I'm a little bit the opposite. I just leave me dad, my other trainer, they do all the homework, and they just tell me what they think would be the best game plan, and I've got to go in there and sort of do it myself. But apart from looking at opponents, I'm not usually into that.
You never do that, no? Just believe in your own ability and think, I'm going to do them anyway.
If I bring in my own A game, then I think I'll beat most people.
So you wouldn't look at his strengths or his weaknesses, you'd leave that to your dad?
I would just leave that to my dad, and he'll come and tell us what he thinks, and 90% of the time he's right, so just go listen to him and he tells us what to do.
And you've not been beaten yet?
No, 17 fights, 17 wins, so
you must be proud of that, eh?
Yeah, I'm proud, and so is my father, so we want a good little role, and hopefully we can keep that going.
Yeah, good. When I was a young boy playing at Wallsend Boys Club, I learned not so much the football side of things, but a lot about growing up and being a young lad and how to conduct yourself, etc. But you were at Wallsend Boys Club as well, weren't you?
Yeah, I was at Wallsend Boys Club for about 5 or 6 years, and you know, it was a massive difference. I used to start my football yard at Forest Hall, and then went to Wallsend. It was like a totally different level, league, and took things serious, and was captain for the 4 or 5 years I was there as well, so it was good, and met some good people there.
So you're ready for the fight?
Ready for the fight, just last few pounds to lose, and just one Saturday.
Training's gone well?
Training's gone well, couldn't have asked for it to go any better.
And your last few rounds was what, 5 or 6 weeks ago?
6 weeks ago in the Amiens corner on that card, stopped the lad in 3, well 2.5, so got him out there, just a routine win, just keep busy fight.
With your dad standing in the corner, you must be immensely proud, and also the feeling is you don't want to let him, you don't want to let your family, you don't want to let any fans down. Is that how you feel? Is that one of your motivations?
Yeah, definitely, especially with Dad being my trainer, and like you say, you've got families and friends there, and the last thing you want to do is get beat up, be lying on your back in front of everybody. So I know sometimes you can't help that, but that's another massive motivation that keeps us winning.